Today, the book that I have is called The Dot, and it's written by Peter H. Reynolds. We've read some of his other books also, so you might notice like the illustrations, they look a little bit familiar to some other ones that we've read that he has illustrated. So this one is called The Dot, and we're going to do a drawing with it, but you're going to need a little bit of help from somebody at your house because they're going to have to do the first part of it for you, and then you are going to complete the second part of it. So I'm going to read the story, and then I'm going to explain what you're going to ask somebody at your house to help you do. Don't worry, it's not too hard. They've got a pretty easy job. The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds. Whoops, I missed the first page. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. Ah! A polar bear in a snowstorm, she said. Very funny, said Vashti. I just can't draw. Her teacher smiled. Just make a mark and see where it takes you. Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good, strong jab. There. Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, now sign it. Remember, because we said artists like to write their name at the bottom of their artwork? Vashti thought for a moment. Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name. The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot. She had drawn her dot, all framed in swirly gold. I can make a better dot than that. She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. Vashti painted and painted a yellow dot, a green dot, a red dot, a blue dot. The blue mixed with the red, and she discovered that she could make a purple dot. Vashti kept experimenting, lots of little dots in many colors. If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. I love this one. So look at what it means is that she painted everywhere around the paper except for the white part in the middle. She left that so that her dot was white. At the school art show, a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw, he said. I bet you can, said Vashti. Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. Show me. The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, please sign it. Just like her teacher had said to her at the beginning of the story. And that's the end. So she started saying, I can't draw, I can't do anything. And then she made all these really cool dots. So what you are going to do is you are going to get a blank piece of paper. And you are going to ask somebody in your family, it can be whoever you would like it to be, to add a dot to your paper. Wherever they want it to be. You cannot tell them where it is going to be, and you can't tell them what color to make the dot. So your family member is going to just use a plain piece of paper, like this. And anywhere on this paper, they are going to make one dot. Maybe it'll be blue, maybe it'll be black, maybe it'll be just a circle with no color on the inside. Anywhere that they want the dot to be. It can be a big dot, it can be a small dot. And then your job is to use that dot and create a picture with it. What part of the picture is your dot going to be? I don't know. So I want to see how creative you can be with your dot. Wherever your family member puts it on the paper, I want you then to draw a picture and add lots of detail. That means filling up the whole paper with our picture. And I want to see what your dot becomes. I don't know what it could become. It could become just about anything. It could become the nose of somebody. It could become a balloon in the sky. It could become a puddle on the ground. It could become a secret hole to another world. I don't know. I want you to figure out what your dot is going to be and then add the picture around it. And then I want you to send me a picture of it on Seesaw so that I can see, and I'm going to guess what your dot is. So if your picture has lots of detail and tells me a story, I should be able to guess what your dot has become in your picture. Okay, I can't wait to see what you create. Bye, guys.